All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and shalom to the brethren. Just wanted to cover the lightning storm that went down in SoCal on Monday that consisted of over 4,000 lightning strikes, man, across San Diego, Orange, Riverside, and LA counties, man. Lit it up, and that ultimately is a direct strike from the Heavenly Father. His spirit dwells within the different weather anomalies, natural disasters that come on the earth. All right, and the Most High is visiting the world which He made in the form of those things, as a telling, as an indicator that destruction is nigh through the Spirit. It says that the weather, the wild weather, knocked power out and sparked fires and caused damage throughout the region. See? It says that there were over 2,000 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes detected over SoCal. So straight up lightning strikes that could have fucking zapped someone. And it was only the Most High's will that nobody got put to death. All right, and that's ultimately him being slow to anger. But this wicked fucking society, primarily here in SoCal where the shit went down, is not going to be acquitted of its wickedness, man. You got a lot of wicked dealings and straight up debauchery going down in this region that has to pay for its crimes, man, for its transgression. All right, and when you look at this picture, it is pretty much a image or indicator, a picture of how it's going to be here in California, man. It's going to get fucking lit up with destruction in various forms. And when you look at depictions like Zeus, tossing lightning bolts down to the earth, that's what this was by the Most High. That all that shit, that fucking that wicked ass fucking what is that shit called? God damn it. Fucking the mythology, man. All that wicked ass shit is just a rip off of the Heavenly Father. All right? And indeed, He is about to send direct strikes and fucking all-out holy hell chaos to this place, man. A catastrophe. For what? For the wickedness of this fucking place, man. What do you have here in SoCal? You have West Hollywood, North Hollywood, the fag capital of the world. All right? You have Hollywood in general, which is Hollywood, which is where a lot of the fucking witchcraft and wizardry and straight up Satan worship is going down, huh? What else? You have the porn capital of the globe here in the 818 in the valley, huh? So this place has a lot to fucking pay for. Let's get these scriptures. It says in Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So the Most High is actually visiting this place in the form of these weather anomalies, in the form of these catastrophes these phenomenons. You never have a showing like that before, where it was just continuous, incessant lightning fall, one after another, throughout the whole night, hours on end. That was a direct showing, visitation from the Heavenly Father. Him visiting this place as a prelude to terror. All right. So the thunder, the lightning, the earthquake, the storm and tempest, that's the Most High Spirit actually dwelling within those things, man, within those events. And for what purpose? For initially for scourge for amendment, so that the people who that these things are exacted upon, or the people who behold these things, can amend their ways. But ultimately, it's not set up for a mass majority of this world to do so. So that secondary purpose is destruction. First to amend, for correction, and secondarily to destroy. All right, this is Nahum 1 and 3. Yahweh Hashem is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all quit the wicked. Yahweh Hashem has his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are dust at his feet. So ultimately, this place is that's so great in wickedness is being pummeled, is being dumped on with these different disasters, man. Natural disasters, weather anomalies, weather phenomenons, destructive weather events, man. They're being exacted upon this place for its wickedness. All right, the Most High will not let this place slide of all its debauchery, of all its evil, of all its transgression, iniquity. He won't let it slide, man. He won't let that go. Because according to righteousness, according to justice, it has to pay a hefty price. So in that wickedness that has exceedingly polluted the whole world, in that wickedness that has now gone out as a cancer and spread to the four corners of the earth and polluted their ways, the ways of the entire earth, in that, the Most High is not going to quit it. It's not going to let it go. Especially here in fucking SoCal, a lot of wickedness stems out from here. All right, it branches out from this place. See, a lot of wickedness is influenced from this place, man. All right, you got Hollywood, which is where the movies are filmed, where a lot of the shit that, which is most of what the masses of people, these other countries, and the people of the world, is what they see, man. Is what Hollywood shows them. See, so that whirlwind, that fucking lightning storm was his way, having his way on this place, man. He had his way to pretty much prelude to destruction, a display preceding the destruction, man. That's what that was to the Spirit. This is in 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right. So the Most High told the men of the Lord, the prophets, to measure the times diligently. So basically to observe the different occurrences that are going on the earth at any given time, to gauge where we're at in the biblical prophetic timeline, in the prophecies, where we're at in the signs that he gave us to indicate when the end would come, and the proximity to the end based off these different occurrences, man. All right, so he told us to watch for those things, to measure them, to observe them, to scope them out. And then he goes on to say that he will begin to visit the world, all right, in the form of these signs. These signs, pretty much, he will be dwelling in these signs. He will be, it's a way of his visitation, man. It's a way of him visiting the world. What does it say? He said, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world. He's visiting the world in the form of these events, man. These occurrences, the shit that goes down in the world, whether it be skirmish, a war, different battles, different proxy wars, different conflicts that go down that involve multiple different countries and different entities. See? And then subsequently in the form of the natural disasters, man. He straight up told you to measure those times and to scope it out to see when those shits come, that he's visiting the world in the form of those things, that he's in those things. He's sanctioned them. They're of direct order from the Most High. All right. And then it goes on to tell you that that would be a showing, an indicator that the end is here. All right. It says here in the 6th verse, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. All right. So just as when the universe was created, it was something known as the Big Bang, right? The Esau and fucking, these heathen scholars and philosophers and shit, they tried to figure out, if you will, or put a theory. They try to theorize what that creation was, because it was like a spark when the Most High created Yahushua, and then subsequently to create the universe. It was a big fucking bang, a spark of life. All right, that's what that was. So just as in the beginning of creation, there was wonder and powerful works in the form of what? That Big Bang, and then the subsequent, powerful works and wonders that occurred as a result of literally creation being undergone. Just as that, it's going to be the same in the end, in great and powerful works. It's going to be the same just as it was in the beginning, man, and even greater. What does it say? In endings, in effects, and signs. So these, for example, this lightning storm, this is a showing This is a telltale event of the end of this fucking society, man, and that we're at the end of the road. And does that mean at the end of life, at the end of the world? No, this just marks the end of an age, the end of what we here at Great Millstone coin as the left side of life. All right, the parting asunder of times, because you can't put a gauge on eternity, which is what the next world to come is going to be. You can't put an end or a gauge on eternity, so there's no end to eternity. So that end that it's referring to is the end of Esau's world, the end of this current left side of life, hell that we're in, that the whole world is experiencing. Pretty much the fall of man. This fall of man that started in the garden. Adam and Eve went off and subjected all inhabitants of the earth to the curses of man. For example, one of those curses is the enmity between the man and the woman, irregardless of your nationality. All right? That's what it's in reference to, is the end of that age, man, and the beginning of eternity. So those great and powerful works, these crazy fucking weather anomalies, natural disasters, are actual indicators of the end, man, that we're at the end. And ultimately it's a showing and a telling that the Most High is about to fucking destroy this place. That's the way he's going to visit it this time. He's going to visit it to fucking to destroy it, different parts of it. All right, this is in Matthew 24:27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So it's spiritual and not coincidental, Salakia. It's kind of like a play on words, if you will. It's just leave it at that. It's super spiritual that this lightning was fucking just bombarding the Southern California counties, man. Bombarding some shit I've never seen in footage, let alone in real life. All right. It was an event of biblical proportions, man. Which pretty much translates to an act sanctioned directly for the Heavenly Father, an event that the Most High is like, man, that you're gonna feel the hand of God on you. Is the Most High is a fucking direct strike from the Most High, man. A unquestionable divine occurrence. It's unquestionable that it was from divine power, man. But it's super spiritual, because just as that lightning come down, man, that's how Yahweh Shai is about to come down in his flaming fiery vengeance to fucking destroy the inhabitants of this world, man. The non-believers, the infidels, man. All right, which is the mass majority of this world, of the inhabitants of this world. And his ultimate goal, which is to destroy this fucking place, and mainly here in America, in SoCal and shit. All right, this is in Amos 9 and 8 to finish it off. So Most High is very fucking upset. Scriptures tell you that he is actually has indignation, man, which is a righteous anger. And when you go into it, it's a deep, passionate, fucking an insane, insatiable anger, man. See that? That's what the Most High has for this place. It was ultimately was what that showing was about. The Most High is just going to come wreck shop and bring chaos to this place, bloodshed and death, destruction, man. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So the Most High's indignation, his rage is upon this nation, man, this sinful fucking kingdom known as, in the scriptures, as Babylon the Great. This bitter fucking place, America, all right, where the most unspeakable atrocities have gone down, and also the most wicked acts of defiance and rebellion to the Heavenly Father have gone down. His wrath and anger are boiling in anticipation to get his hands on this joint, man. And ultimately, that's why you see what is going down, this place just crumbling in all ways, because the Most High is actually visiting it and breaking it down as we speak. And there it goes again. He will not fail to mention that his elect will be saved, man. No matter what, he has allotted and set aside his elect to save his so-called sleeper cells that are down here waiting for the salvation, the glorious salvation from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, his return, man. Death and destruction to this society. May the Most High return in a swift, speedy, expedited manner, man. All right, to bring destruction and death to this society and salvation to the elect, man. So with that, all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakah Kadash. Shalom.